Joining me today on the 1045theteam.com podcast is the head coach of the Scotia-Glenville Tartans, Coach James Giammattei. Coach, thanks for being with us. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Great to be here.
Coach, you guys will take on the winner of Glens Falls and Lansingburg. That game will be March 1st at Hudson Valley Community College. You guys complete your second consecutive perfect regular season. What goes into having a perfect regular season, and how are you able to do it twice?
Well, you have to have the players that are just willing to work relentlessly, and we've been more than fortunate to have those players that will just put in the time 12 months a year to improve their game, work together, and want us to succeed at a high level. You
guys complete the sweep last year. You get the sectional title, the state title, and the federation title in Class A, but you lose some key pieces off last year's roster. Has it been hard to explain to people that this isn't last year's team, and has it taken time to get to that level this season?
Yeah, it's such an intangible in coaching, and that tangible is chemistry. And you can't fabricate it. You can't reproduce what you had last year. You can only try to simulate it at the highest level you can. So that's what people really don't take into account from team to team. And you can say reload, replace, but they're human beings you're trying to replace. That chemistry behind them is a whole different thing. So we're getting there, coming in the right direction for that, and I think we're in good shape.
Now you've got, it seems to be pretty much consensus, and certainly my opinion, everyone else I've talked to, you've got the area's best player in Joe Cremo. He had an unbelievable year last year. He's had an unbelievable 4 years on varsity. What has he done this year, though, to even take his game to the next level?
Joe just continually evolved into what he needs to be, that metamorphosis. I mean, in his first years, he simply plays any position he needs to play. And this year we needed him to shoot threes, and he shoots three. So, that is a huge step. How Phil down the border, Skylar Sales could really stroke the ball, and people are saying, well, now you have a three-point threat. Joe Cremo just pops up and knocks him down when he needs to.
Now, you guys are playing in a very, very deep Class A. Troy, number 2 seed. They're certainly a threat. They haven't been healthy all year, but if they can piece their lineup together, they're certainly a very good team. Averill Park comes down from the Suburban Council, very good number 3 seed, and Amsterdam, the 4, had a great year. How deep is this field for you guys?
Oh, it's tremendous this year, and Troy is more than healthy. They're ready to roll. Averill Park is battle test, playing Double A. And Amsterdam certainly just the fights they've been in with schools like Austin, CBA, and Bethlehem. They're ready to roll. And Queensbury on any night as well can put things together. Very good center with Keegan O'Leary.
Now, you guys won't play until March 1st, as I alluded to earlier. You're going to get the winner again, Glens Falls and Lansingburg, but you're not going to play for almost 2 weeks. How are you preparing? How do you keep your team motivated with this layoff after the first round bye?
Well, we wouldn't be in the situation we're in, and very fortunate to be in the 2 undefeated seasons if these players weren't self-motivated to some extent. Coach is always motivating, but anyone who really is a player, top rated, they work when coaches aren't around. So start with these guys are self-motivated to some respect. And the other thing is this is our 6th year in a row having a bye. So we find, I like to think the coaching staff took it 6 years, but I think we have it down.
Now, I had Coach Zizekas from Shenandoah on the other day, and I asked him about you guys because his team goes 19-0. He can appreciate a perfect season. Did you get a chance to see Shen play at all this year?
Oh, absolutely, and just everything you'd expect to see in a Coach Zizekas team. They move the ball well, they defend it, and they have all kinds of fight and great shooting.
Coach James Giammattei, Scotia-Glenville Tartans, the number 1 seed in Class A. Coach, thanks for being with us. Best of luck on your run towards another sectional title. Hopefully we're talking to you soon again.
You bet, Brady. Thank you so much for having me.